It's important for me to power my home with solar for a lot of reasons. What comes to mind initially is that DNA. That in my DNA is generations of people who have suffered from environmental issues. My grandfather was a coal miner and died of black lung. When you have solar, you have the power to that you're bringing into your house to essentially do what you want without having to be concerned about how much is that going to cost, or did the electric prices go up and such as that. So for me, solar is a very, very important first step in an overall approach to living as a clean person. We stimulate conversations with our neighbors, with people who come to visit, and they realize that there's a way of doing life that it can be clean and financially beneficial, and that can allow you to have the power to do what you need to do in your home. Having energy independence feels like owning your home instead of renting your home. There's a reason that a lot of people work very, very hard and give a huge part of their salaries so that they can own a home as opposed to be renters. The same is true with solar. If you own your source of energy, then you have complete control over all of the things that having energy can give you. For example, we have a water distiller. We drink distilled water. It uses a lot of energy. We don't care. We have two electric cars. We never have to go to a gas station unless we're really desperate out a long ways away from home and need to wash our windshields. Having that energy independence is having independence. It's being liberated from the stresses of what's your electric bill going to be next month, and when you see a policy changing that's going to or the power company telling you they're going to raise prices, you don't care. I mean, you care because you empathize with your neighbors who don't have solar. We had our system completed in the middle of the winter with lots of snow around. Even under those some circumstances, we were able to generate enough electric to offset most of that month's electrical usage. I picked Execon over other solar companies, largely because of my background in solar. I understand that it's very difficult to be a residential solar installer. You want to go with the business which has the most likelihood of being successful in the long term, because your solar panel is going to last you about 40 years, and long term is meaningful. My relationship with Chris Meekin is multidimensional. We have something in common in that we are tuned in to the idea of finding a way to make a living and feeding our families while at the same time doing good and making good things happen. That's good, but I think Chris is pretty good at making friends with his customers, and he's good at it because he sincerely wants to make his intercession in their life a positive one for that person's future. And I think that's really what it comes down to. Okay, I'm Bill Kelly. I emanate last port of call is Dallas, Texas. We've been here in Canada since 2018. We followed our son up here and have become immigrants to Canada. We've had solar on our home since late 2020, early 2021.